Hello Pisces, welcome in. Thanks for joining me today. This is your 3-month forecast. This is going to take in the energies for April, May, and June. So let's see what is going on here for Pisces for the next 3 months. All right, so here you have a thinker. I think we had that. Scorpio, possibly. Okay, so yeah, thinker. This is for you for April. May, you have a loyal heart. And in June, Pisces, you have go the distance. Okay. So let's see, Pisces with thinker. What is going on here? Thinker. Okay, so here we have the 9 of Wands, Chariot, 4 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. A lot of Wands here. Okay. It feels like you're in a position where you need to make some sort of decision or a choice. It feels like the time has come. Okay, and I want to say you've been dreading this time. Okay, so whatever this is talking about, it's go time here. Okay, you need to make a choice, whether you need to make you know, a pro and con list dealing with the choices that you need to make. You know, if you need to do that, then do that. But there is a lot of heaviness that you're dealing with. You feel like you are alone. And it very well could be that you've just been overthinking this situation for such a long time that you're losing perspective. Okay, this may be time to talk to someone else and kind of get their feedback on what's going on, so that you will have maybe an easier time to make the decision that you need to make. There's a lot of upset, depression even, and like I said, you feel like you're left alone, like a lot of negative feeling energy here. And like I said, I think if you get someone else's opinion, you may be able to look at this a little more objectively, because you've been in this situation for such a long time that, like I said, you've been overthinking things and you're not thinking straight. Okay, so let's take a look at the loyal heart card. Now this is for May. All right, so here you have the Knight of Cups, 10 of Swords, Queen of Cups, Magician, World, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so this to me feels like things are finally moving in a direction where they need to be. This is more positive energy than it has been for a while. Okay, you're finally looking at your emotions. I want to say that you're leading with your emotions. You're finally putting down all of that extra thinking that you've been doing. Okay, going by feelings. All right, with that Queen of Cups, using your intuition. I want to say here that you're manifesting some sort of change, some sort of I don't know, like a greater happiness. All right, you've been in a state of depression here for a while. The loyal heart card, to me, it feels like some sort of partnership or some happier side of yourself, possibly, that you're finally moving into, because you've been in such a negative position for a long time. So yeah, I want to say that you're feeling your feelings. You're allowing your feelings to flow here instead of cutting them off by thinking so much. The World card brings in a new cycle. And to me, it feels like this new cycle for you is something that is going to bring in more joy and happiness here within family, within, I want to say, a specific relationship. Because your thinking is clear now, it feels like what you're working on, you're actually, the energy that you're actually putting in it is working. Okay, I feel like there is such a state of confusion for April. It's like any energy that you put into something, it just seemed to be circling and not flowing as it needed to. So here in May, it looks like things are finally going in the right direction. Your thought process, you're not overthinking anymore. You are feeling into the situation a little more than you had been. So yeah, to me, it's like you're finally moving to a place of happiness, a place of success. Okay. So let's see, go the distance, and this is for June. Go the distance for June. Okay, go the distance for June. Here we have the Page of Cups, Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Five of Cups, and the High Priestess. There's something here about, things are going to get better. Okay, go the distance, man. This is something around a partnership, a relationship of some sort. Don't lose faith in yourself. I think some of you may feel like you're not pulling your end or something like that. But it's dealing with another person here. There's a lot of emotion going on. There's a truth happening around this other person. I think maybe that's why you're feeling regretful about something you've said or something that you've done. I think this person has a lot of things that they're dealing with right now. And I want to say that truth is going to come out. It feels as though you're making some sort of offer to this person. Okay? Maybe you're wanting to start a new relationship, or rekindle an old relationship. Could have something to do with work. Okay? But it feels like the way that you're excuse me, the way that you're looking at the situation and the way that this other person is looking at the situation are two different things. Okay? And you're starting to wonder if it's you. It's like it's starting to shake up your self-image. So you're wondering, should I just cut my losses here and forget this issue? But like I said, there's something, a truth coming out here. And whether this is your work or whether this is a specific person. It feels like they're bringing in a truth, something that's been kept secret for a while. So it's finally like now you're understanding the why behind all of the confusion within this partnership. Okay. I mean, it sounds a bit vague. But it just feels like someone's been holding back feelings or holding back truth about feelings. But with the card Go the Distance, this feels like you need to continue on this path. It's like once this truth is revealed, then it just opens up the doors. Okay. It's like a whole new world of realization happening here. Like if this person was dragging their feet, then now you know why. Because there's been something going on that you didn't know about. And now that this is making sense, now then you can course correct and move forward. It's not something you've done. It's you feel like it is, but when the truth comes out, it has nothing to do with you. It is something about the past for this person. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's get 3 cards here. We'll take a look at some advice for Pisces over the course of the next 3 months. So here we have the Page of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups. So this feels to me like there is some news that is going to happen here for you. It's going to bring in more grounding or start a new foundation. It may have something to do with your job, okay? That is the King of Pentacles, so it could have something to do with a boss. It could be that whatever this piece of information is, it's putting you in a place where you feel more stable or more courageous. Maybe some of you are going to even feel more important, okay? But there's a celebration happening here, 3 of Cups. So with that, if it's dealing with career, maybe you're being put in a leadership role. You know, maybe that promotion that you've been wondering about, maybe that is what's happening here. But there's a lot of success. There's time for joy. This is an event that is causing a lot of celebration. Okay? It could be something in your honor that's happening here. All right. So that reading is for Pisces. So I want to thank you guys so much for being here. As always, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. It's totally free. So thanks for watching. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up and make sure that you share the video with someone. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.